Today, we're going to be talking about having some flexibility. So, one thing that I do for this podcast is I plan out episodes ahead of time. So, I know what episode 8 today was going to be. I know 9, 10, 11. Like, I have tons of ideas laid out. And I could be really strict about it. And I'm like, okay, this is what it says for episode 8. So, this is what I'm going to record right now and follow it perfectly. But what I want to talk to you about today is just having some flexibility. So, what I start with when I sit down to record my podcast is I see the topic that I plan to record, but I actually start by asking myself, is there something I really want to share today? What do I want to talk about today? Is there something that's on my mind that I think would be, important for people to hear? So I ask myself that first. And the reason that I do that is because the thing that I really want to share today is going to be the most impactful based off of the way that I say it and the energy that I'm presenting it in. So, example, this episode was supposed to be something else based off of my plan. But then I realized what I was doing and I was like, you know what? This is what I want to talk about. And so that's what I decided to do. But here's the key. I'm not making myself wrong for doing that. So a lot of times if we say, okay, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to record episode 8 and it's going to say this, and then we don't do it, our brain can often judge us. And it's like, no, you're supposed to be doing that. And you're supposed to be making sure that you're following the plan and things are going to be out of order and all of this kind of stuff. But there are some times where you want to be flexible, especially when it comes to creativity. Because again, I could have 100% recorded that episode. I know some things I want to say. It would have been wonderful. But for me and my creativity, what's also very fun is saying the thing that I really want to say right now. So I want to encourage you to look at some places where you might want to be more flexible. And then you can start bringing that kind of inspired energy into the things that you're creating. Are you constantly judging yourself for not taking action? Are you frustrated with yourself because you just don't understand why? Are you really, really mean to yourself when this happens? I find that when we actually understand why are we showing up this way? Why is our brain working against us? When we can actually understand that, it's so much easier to have more compassion for ourselves because we understand why it's happening instead of just being like frustrated that it's happening. So if you want to have more compassion with yourself because you actually understand what's happening, then go to successbykayla.com to sign up for my free video, Why You Aren't Taking Action. Successbykayla.com to get instant access now.